couldn't agree more. Now, I have to ask, do you have any interview preference?
Um, for interview, I'm putting on chapstick, so why don't we bring in Nift so he can compliment me on how luscious my lips look?
I will see what I can do.
Thank you. I gotta look good for him.
Oh, oh, we have an app blackout, perhaps.
Oh, potentially.
No,
Is my cam?
no, I think we should have somebody else.
Wait, hello?
I think Nift.
We did call for Nift. If Nift is able to
okay.
get a camera ready for himself.
All
If
right.
I am able to get a camera ready for myself.
I am able to get a camera ready for myself.
Then I'm able to get a camera ready for myself.
One of my humble boyfriends is fetching me my webcam.
Bro, I'm right here. What are you talking about?
Faster, dear.
What is that? I'm sorry, you're humble what?
My. Yeah.
You're humble what? Because I'm right here, though. So I'm just a little bit confused.
Give me a second. I'll talk after.
Just a bit confused there. Interesting.
It's a Christmas miracle. Oh, question mark? Oh, question mark?
Oh, question mark? Big! Hello!
Hello.
How's it going?
Oh, going on. Great. It's snowing?
He's so excited about the snow.
Hold up.
It's a Christmas miracle.
I gotta.
Have you ever seen snow before? You're from Texas.
Yes.
Bro, that's a real question.
They call me Dr. Snow. What?
Yeah?
Yes, please. I want to gaze upon my kingdom as I converse.
I'm sorry, they call you
Alright.
Dr. what?
Transition.
Dr. Snow. I have a PhD in snow.
Wow, okay.
Yo, congratulations.
Thank you.
Moving on. Next round. How'd the game go from your perspective? It started out a little rough, ended like magic. Talk to us.
So, there was a lot of pressure coming into this game because while the team itself wasn't the strongest, there were some random circumstances that kind of added a little bit of extra difficulty. Ben had to leave. Sean is in a chem lab or a bio lab or something. And so at very last minute, with like 18 hours notice, we had to take one of our sub DPS players, have him learn flex support, and it was great. Honestly, like I was like having this is a very like it's the playoffs, right? And it's single elimination. If we lose, we're out. Everything we've worked for this entire season, it will be gone in a flash, right? And it's a very hard time to be asked to be subbed in, especially on a role you don't play. And we took Joseph and we asked him to do the impossible, and goddamn, he did. He fucking did. I am so proud of him.
I couldn't agree more. Baptiste on Circuit Royale looked great, and then the Kiriko on New Queen Street and Oasis. And I gotta say, the Kiriko during Oasis was it was really clean. A lot of the combos with him and Become based on the Reaper were just fight winning repeatedly.
I think that's one of the things about Ormu that a lot of people don't know is when you think of him, you think of his Genji play, you think of his past in a game like Valorant. You know, he is a very mechanically talented player. But one thing a lot of people don't think about when they think of Joseph is how smart of a player he is and how vocal of a player he is. Right? Those are two things that I think kind of get overshadowed by his mechanics. And when you take someone with that much experience on a character like Genji and put him on a character like Kiriko, he's gonna make magic happen, and he really did. He really did. And he worked really hard. He was up very late last night studying. Watched multiple hour-long VODs. Wrote an essay. He wrote me an essay in my DMs.
Wait. I was there for a portion of that Discord call. Was that studying?
I'm pretty sure you both were.
The gameplays that I was watching wasn't... I mean, listen, it worked out. Oh, okay. It worked out incredibly well.
I woke up this morning with the DM from him for like 3 a.m. with like an essay about how to play Kiriko.
Okay, that's incredible adaptability.
Sources cited from Overwatch League coaches.
I read through that, and I mean, I learned something that a variety of things I just wasn't expecting to learn. And on top of that, I saw him actually applying some of those things that he pointed out. Specifically, there was on New Queen Street, when you guys took the first fight you took after you got the checkpoint, the enemy team came at you with the Reaper Death Blossom and wiped your team. And first thing I thought was like, ah man, would have been great if you guys had that Kiriko bell to save your whole team. And I'm sure same thing went through Joseph's mind. And then, like 2 or 3 fights later, exact same situation. You guys were taking a fight just past that checkpoint. The Reaper came wraithing out of the high ground with his Death Blossom. But that second time, Joseph was there and he was prepared for it. And he completely clutched, saved the entire team with his bell.
Yeah. That was one thing. The bell usage was incredible, truly. And he was not only using it in like the obvious two-dimensional ways of using it to counter something. He was actually communicating, making proactive plays about we're going to use it and we're going to push. And he was the one planning a lot of these fights, all the rush engagements. Those were all him. He knew exactly what to do in every situation, and he vocalized it. Yeah.
Yeah. And speaking of which, it's going to be very difficult right now. The Ben stocks are in the absolute ground. Galaxy fans are crying all over the world, not seeing him in the later half. What does Ben have to do to get back in your good graces? Is it going to have to be a little bit of grab ass after practice here? How are we getting Ben back in the roster after a dominant performance from Joseph?
That's actually a really interesting question. Ben was not supposed to be playing these playoffs because he's not a Kiriko player. It was supposed to be Sean, but Sean had his scheduling mishaps and is unable to play in the public safeties outside. Unable to play in our matches, so we had Ben in, and Ben doesn't have a functioning PC right now, so he can't really practice Kiriko, and he also doesn't like playing Kiriko.
Which is fair. So do you think that we're going to see a lot more of this Orimaru character going forward?
That's a great question. We will see. We have a week off next week for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
We're going to take some time, look over some stuff, have some free meetings, make a few calls. The President of the United States might have a say. I don't know. We'll see.
I mean, I know that you guys are close friends with the President of the United States, which, by the way,
shout out to my boy Biden.
I forgot his name, though. Oh, yeah, Joe Mama. And that's really big the next week that you guys are going to utilize. Are you going home? A personal question. Are you going to be heading home for the holiday?
I am going to spend a week with my mom in Massachusetts.
Cool.
Everyone else is going home.
Very enjoyable. Massachusetts is a beautiful place to be during Thanksgiving. The love, you can honestly feel it in the air. It's weird because like Massachusetts is full of like people from Massachusetts. So like
they do live there. Yes.
Yeah, it's really weird. It's really weird. They're happy during November. It's odd.
Now I do want to. It's also fantastic Dunkin' season for.
I love Dunkin'.
Bro, go to Dunkin' every day.
The school gave me 2 Dunkin' gift cards today.
Yeah, dude, they give them out like candy. You could get more. Okay, wait. There's a contact. You can find a person who will just give you free.
All right, now
DMs are open.
I want to give a bit of a second to read through some chats. We've got a message from Alex Dial saying, "Good job, Nift. Proud of you always. Dash your sissy."
I would like to emphasize, my dad had to fly that. Alex Dial is my dad. My dad was not calling himself my sissy. My dad flew up to Philadelphia because my sister is sick, and they're watching the game together.
On her account.
Yeah, sissy is for her sister. That is not my dad.
Okay.
Oh Lord. And then we had a question from Spaceval, aka Caden, asking how you hit so many HSs, headshots. How do you hit your headshots? Talk to us.
So it's actually a secret technique. They teach you when you hit GM. It's so you take your mouse and you move it on their head and then you click.
Oh shit!
What?
Left click. That's important.
Wait.
Yeah,
sorry,
right.
I don't think I'm gonna hit GM.
We're gonna Pepe study in the chat. Pepe study in the chat.
Pepe study in the chat. Do it.
Mouse, head, left click.
Head.
So if
right click?
If you're playing, if you're playing Sojourn, the railgun shot defaults to right click.
I actually use right click too.
Wait, you actually do?
But you do? Yeah. You're a freak for that.
Maybe I gotta switch it back to right click because.
No, don't believe his lies. Don't believe his lies.
Well, the logic behind it is because it's it's for like players who play like Ash and Widow.
Can I counterpoint you real quick? Can I counterpoint you real quick? So you think that the Overwatch dev team did something right, is what you're saying by keeping your Sojourn bound the way that it is.
Yes.
So
The Overwatch dev team
publicly
are the
state that you think that the Overwatch dev team is good?
official statement. Arlo, James, Nift, Overwatch, FPS, Ashton has stated the Overwatch dev team is a group made up of the smartest human minds in the history of human beings.
Bro,
And I
Elon
stand by
Musk.
that. Delaying the
Alright.
patch was smart because it made them think they could play Zarya.
It didn't work. They got DC'd for trying it.
That was actually Ben DDoSing them from the zone.
The dev team sent out a patch to one computer and it was traumas.
Now, a few more comments. Nift puts the W in OW for real.
True.
And then
For
we
real,
got
for
a question.
I put it there.
We got a question from SpyGuy21. Who's your favorite DPS?
Of all time,
Sure. All time.
become based.
What?
I-
Become based.
I think he meant character in
Yeah,
game, but that's
Oh,
acceptable.
character?
Yeah.
I'm not a player. Historically, Tracer or Genji.
Right now in
I
the
have-
meta,
Sojourn. I kind of am a Sojourn OTP right now. Sojourn one trick.
it's hard not to be. I mean, you got to look at the leaderboards right now. You see Sojourn all the way up there, just
Yeah.
somehow dodging patches. Like,
I am praying for a Pharaoh meta though. Watch
oh,
UHart
dude,
in a
you and me,
Pharaoh meta.
bro. Yo. Okay, wait. You want to hit up the Pharaoh 1v1 real quick? Actually,
Dude. Watch
I would
War.
smoke you, dude. I'm
You-
kind of insane.
DMs are open, buddy.
Okay, we can talk after this interview.
All right, a few more comments. Nift is the pride of the Lone Star State. Space Val also asked.
Access gift to esports.
Space Val also asked to drop the essay in Discord. Probably Peter. I like your stuffed animal on the chair. Duncan on top. Fuck Starbucks coming out from Spy Guy. Excuse
Not
my
supposed to be
language.
there.
I'm just reading chat.
My guy said I'm on you.
All right, now another question I have for you. Could you fill us as well as the fans at home in on the lore between you and Rhino?
That is interesting. Rhino was so a long time ago, like a year ago. Yeah, it was about a year ago because it was when I was visiting colleges. I was in Philadelphia, and I got a DM. I was trying out for Overwatch teams, like a scrim team, and it was like a high masters team called Squid Squad. It was an organization called Squid Squad, and it was their highest team at the time called Octopus. And I was trying out, and then I go to Philadelphia, and I'm visiting a school in Philadelphia, and I get a DM from that's like, it wasn't like, hey, do you want to spot on the team? It was, you're on the team now. It's like, period. It was a command. I had other teams I was trying out for, and I was like, no. Rhino said yes, sorry. So I was on Squid Squad for about, until like December. Until December. And then we disbanded, and then one of my teammates, Son of Chaos from Squid Squad, he's 13. He was like, yo, let's make a new team. And I was like, I was about to retire, but yeah, sure, Son of Chaos. And I'm glad I didn't retire because I'm on that team now, Lucid Reality. Shout out to Taker on Lucid Reality.
Shouts out.
Yeah. So I haven't talked to Rhino since last Squid Squad, but great guy, 10 out of 10.
Yeah, sounds like a great friend. I saw you guys having a great bit of bounty in between. Hopefully this doesn't fray your friendship as much, especially because it was a great map 5. Honestly, Madison played incredibly well throughout the game.
School?
So that
I
was
was like-
great to see from both of them.
I was like, what are you talking about?
Madison College.
I forgot to the school, yeah.
He thought he was just playing against Rhino the entire time, which is fair.
We had someone on our roster named Madison, so it was pretty awesome.
Yeah, so Madison actually transferred to Madison College because
He's actually their mascot now.
They offer free rides to anyone bearing their name on their birth certificate.
True.
Do you know that's actually real? There's a college in, oh no, I don't know. It might be near Notre Dame, but essentially the original name of the headmaster of the school, if your name is their name, they will give you a free ride to the school.
That's awesome.
Yeah, but
I'm
apparently
going
it's
to
not
Nift
very
University.
well known. It's not very well known what his name is.
Okay.
So,
I'm
Eric
gonna
Over.
find it out and name my children specifically.
what if it's goofy as hell though? What if it's like
Like Adam.
Pendleworth?
All right, that's like it's still like a $200,000 name.
It might not be a good school though. Imagine going to like Pendleworth University. Like,
Imagine going
I
to
would go
like,
there. I would go. It was their
Imagine-
esports program. Like, I can transfer. They
imagine
don't need
going
me
to
anymore.
like Madison College.
Whoa, okay. And with
Hey, yo,
that, I think that
Squid,
I'm actually
DM's
gonna
open.
take. I think I'm gonna take the first and last question here. Instead of my caster like normal, what is next for you, Nift underscore FPS underscore OW? Today, tomorrow, in the future, next week. We won't see you for 2 weeks on one of these interviews, so let me know what's gonna be happening in the near to kind of near future.
Finish playoff. First step, eat food. Second step, build a snowman. Third step, beat I think it's the University of Toronto and on grand finals playoffs. And then 2023, probably gonna do open division. As an individual. Yeah, those are my plans. Maybe hang out with
Sounds
my dog.
There's one last note I need to ask. Do you have any interest in trying out for the Guangzhou Charge? Should.
We've been getting calls, so
I can't.
All right, so I'll sign him up for the tryouts, whether he does or not.
I can't. I can't.
we could do the thing that Rhino did. We can just say that he's on the team.
Ah, yeah, you're on the team.
Yeah,
on a
you made
Guangzhou
Guangzhou Charge.
Yo,
Hey!
what's
Happy
their
to
thing?
announce- What?
Charge together or something.
Yeah, charge got
Move into
charge
China.
everyone.
Charge onwards, forward.
Charge into the back line. Courtesy of Super Vader.
End the interview. End the interview.
My name is Nift FPS, and you're watching Twitch.tv our cover.
Yeah, I'm.
That was a whole lot of fun. Any final closing remarks for the?
Bro, these interviews go on too long. We need a producer.
I am a
Yell at us.
producer and
You're
an
doing a bad
interviewer, and a
job!
spectator, and a camera recorder, and a caster, and a player.
Bro, get me the hell out of here.
All right. One final shout out. To HelloFresh. I didn't have time to finish my food, but use code AirCulver. It doesn't exist. You won't.
Bro, we gotta
actually
go get the
it.
HelloFresh box. The HelloFresh box outside.
I did actually also get an email. I don't know if I told you. I did get the
You
email.
did. I saw it in the DMs.
HelloFresh did arrive.
I'm gonna go get it.
And my good friend GetCorn is gonna go get it while I sit
I'm
here.
not gonna go get it. We're gonna go get it.
I am gonna sit here and wave goodbye. And hey, look, it's me.
Let's go. Let's go.
All right. Goodbye, everyone. Take care.
Let's go.